truly gorgeous afternoon for baseball now from sunny Oracle Park in San Francisco. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Francisco Giants.
And now, your 2021
Giants baseball is
San
next.
Francisco Giants.
Johnny Cueto will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. He will lead this one off today. Cueto's ready. First pitch on the way.
First pitch, 106.
The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
The 0-1 on its way.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
0-2 once more. Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted in the air out to left field. Dickerson's under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dickerson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Miles Mikolas gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Now at the plate, here is Donovan Solano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Michaelis has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. This is hit high and deep out to left. Ranging back is O'Neill. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Comes into this one at 271. 7 homers and 28 RBIs. Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Yastrzemski.
Next, it'll be Mike Yastrzemski. He's fighting to stay on that NL home run leaderboard, number 10, as we enter play here today.
Yeah, and he's the guy who drives the bus on this team, leading the team in that home run department, and he's really been the guy they look to drive it out of the yard.
Yeah, normally there are 2 or 3 guys in every lineup that you want to proceed with caution. This big home run hitter, he's the guy in this lineup you need to be very, very careful with.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Dubon over at second. Yastrzemski at first. 1 gone. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep up into the arcade and out of here. So a 3-run shot to right center field, number 17 for him on the season, as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on ShowTrack, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. Here's Tommy La Stella now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll start this one at 274. 6 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
So So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ground ball right side. Carpenter has it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby, a 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-0 San Francisco. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He has 7 hits in 29 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First offering. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half, it's strike one. Danny D-Row, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side. That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big-time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. 1 ball, no strikes the count. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now. 1-1. Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
In now, Tyler O'Neill. He grounds it sharply to third. And he is in there. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. The next to bat for St. Louis, Yadier Molina, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. High in the air out to center field. Dubon has it, and the side is retired. Cards strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Striding forward for his first chance, Wilmer Flores, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Strike two as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
So now to the plate, Kurt Casale, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. The 0-1 on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Batting ninth.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
0-1 the count. Flores leads off second with one gone in the inning. Slow roller out to short. And there's out number two.
The third baseman, number 7, Donovan Solano.
Next up is Donovan Solano, runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Ranging back is O'Neill, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Now a dive with the baseball as he makes the tag. He is out and the inning is over. Giants will have to be content with just the one. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Giants 4 and the Cardinals nothing. To the plate now, Miles Michaelis. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 9-1-2 due up. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. And Cueto starts him out with strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. Here comes another 0-2. Struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Carlson.
Into the box now, Dylan Carlson. And Cueto starts him out with strike one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Dickerson gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 4-0. Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Dubon. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Mauricio Dubon.
The pitch. Liner towards second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first two, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for the Giants.
So with one gone, a reminder the Giants baseball continues here on the show. There you get a look at what's coming up for the Orange and Black over the next 7 days. So one gone here in the San Francisco third, and into bat next it'll be Alex Dickerson.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. One there. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They lead it 4-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. First offering.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Cueto sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. And he struck him out. All right, so time for the Giants' Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who are playing very well in the upper minors. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a ball, 1-0. He singled in his first AB. called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
2 out, nobody on. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 2-2 one more time. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch out. We're back in San Francisco following this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next.
Tommy La Stella.
And now a pitch on the way. Lined into right, a base hit. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Into the box, Brandon Belt, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
At the plate now, Wilmer Flores. No balls and a strike to count. Runners are at first and third with none out. Fastball right back to the mound. To second for 1. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play.
The catcher, number 2, Kurt Casale.
So base is empty now after the double play. And now it'll be the catcher, Kurt Casale. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a liner. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from Oracle Park right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Matt Carpenter. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Cueto's ready. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Belt has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. Striding in is Tyler O'Neill. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now the first pitch. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And it's quickly 0-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
For the Giants, the pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
First offering.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
Now batting, the third baseman, Donovan Solano.
So here is Donovan Solano. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
The center fielder, number 1, Mauricio.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Adam Wainwright will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Standing in now, Mauricio Dubon, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Solano leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Now back, the right fielder.
Next, it'll be Mike Yastrzemski. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right here. This offensive player's got to be on the attack.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Line hard to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
In now, Alex Dickerson, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone.
Boy, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Sent on the ground out to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
The second baseman.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic, you got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And that one yanked just foul.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
4 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself, and a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. So they load the bases on 3 hits but can't bring anyone around to score. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Giants 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Tommy Edman is out of the dugout now as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher Wainwright. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson's on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now back, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Next to hit, Harrison Bader. He went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
At the plate, Dylan Carlson. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. down in order go the Cardinals. They trail here 4-0. Daniel Ponce de Leon enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 32.
Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here for Brandon Belt, giving him an even 150. And that'll give San Francisco a 5-0 lead.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
To the plate now, Wilmer Flores. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Carlson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So one man gone now as we give you a look at the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Cardinals find themselves to this point in the season. So the next to bat will be Kurt Casale. Lifetime versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 47, Johnny Cueto.
So next to bat will be Johnny Cueto, grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Liner in there for a base hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Into the box, Donovan Solano, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
grounded back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Stepping in now, Mauricio Dubon, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hard hit towards center. Bader able to track it down for the 3rd out. Giants add on 1 more. Bye-bye, baby, the solo home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th, and the lead is now 5-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Nolan Arenado, and they could use a spark from him here. Here's the first pitch to him. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Line drive to left. Dickerson is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Paul Goldschmidt. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 on its way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High and deep to right center. Back goes Yastrzemski. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
Up next to the Cardinals.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul DeYoung. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be in.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now into the box, Mike Yastrzemski, singled in his last at-bat.
The right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Into the cove and gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 21 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Up next to the Giants.
At the plate now, Alex Dickerson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. O'Neill arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tommy LaStella.
So next to hit is Tommy LaStella. His prior history versus this arm, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. First offering.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
The 0-1 on its way. Bounce towards the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
So now to the plate, Brandon Belt, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. O'Neill finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Giants 6 and the Cardinals nothing.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
And now the first pitch. Fouled away. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Cueto gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. La Stella fields it cleanly. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Yadi Molina digging in now. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still find themselves down 6-0. Stepping up is Wilmer Flores. Flew out last time up.
The shortstop, Wilmer Flores.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan. What does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box, Kurt Casale, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Lifetime against this pitcher. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Flores stands at second with no outs. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Johnny Cueto.
Next up, Johnny Cueto. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
He's set. Here it comes.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The third baseman, number 7, Donovan.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Donovan Solano. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Now here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The center fielder, number 1, Mauricio Dubon.
Stepping in once again is Mauricio Dubon. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
In there, strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Grounded to third. Gloved by Arenado. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
To the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. The 0-1 delivery. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. O'Neill is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Giants leave him loaded. They lead it 6-0. Caleb Berriger comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Justin Turner is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. First delivery to him. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Berriger features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. The windup and the 0-1. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Into the windup and the pitch.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And he takes strike three cold on the fastball. One gone. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, brilliant performance, Matty V. As a manager and a pitching coach, all you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing one hit.
Stepping in now, Harrison Bader. The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Belt able to pull this one in for out number 2. Stepping in next, Dylan Carlson. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and they're on the board at 6-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Nolan Arenado touches them all. Home run number 9 on the year. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Anthony DeSclafani gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off. Standing in now, Paul Goldschmidt. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lined into left center. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of a series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
6-2 the final total today. The Giants jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Johnny Cueto notches his 3rd win of the year, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 6 runs, 17 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is Johnny Cueto. His record is now 3-5. The loss goes to Miles Michaelis. He falls to 8-5. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.